The Canadian prisoners were marched into this camp after the Hong Kong battle. They had no idea how long they'd be staying or what their life would be like.
I used to ask him, how did you make it? And he used to say, it was the will to live.
What sustained us, of course, was just the hope that tomorrow would be better. It was just living from one day to the next.
He thought, well, I can't imagine being in a POW camp that you're having fun, but they had to do something to survive, mentally and physically to survive, and that's what they did. He talked about how they had an orchestra, like they had to figure out what the heck to do for almost 4 years, right? So we used to hear about the fun times in music, the little shows they'd put on, how you've seen maybe in other movies where there's like little variety shows. They did anything to keep themselves sane and became very creative in trying to survive day to day.
Now, in the prison camp, the Canadians refused to surrender and to cooperate with the Japanese. That meant sabotage.
Dad said that they used to falsify or make the pavement weak and the cement weak. So when the planes would land, they would get bogged down in the cement and they would crash.
2 Canadians, Staff Sergeant Clark and Private Cameron, decided to shut down Japan's most important shipyard, and they did so. They devised a way at night to ignite a roaring fire under the blueprint factory, and so the shipyard came to a complete stop, and the prisoners were no longer needed, and that's why I was sent with others to the camp in northern Japan.
On savait que la fin s'en venait, mais on ne savait pas comment, naturellement. Les derniers mois qu'on allait au travail, les avions américains, qui sont basés sur des porte-avions. Ils venaient, les bombardiers passaient à la nuit, fait qu'il fallait qu'on se lève et qu'on aille passer, nous, la moitié de la nuit, dans des souterrains. On s'est dit, ceux qui connaissent ça, les Américains contrôlent l'air puis contrôlent la mer. Fait que c'est une question de temps, tu sais.
The day that the war was over, VJ Day, when they woke up in the morning, all of a sudden they heard planes, and Dad says, this is it. We've had it. They're going to bomb the hell out of us. So then all of a sudden, packages started falling. So they opened up the boxes, and it was care packages, food. And there was a note on the packages, do not eat too much because it might hurt you. And the first thing that my dad took was a chocolate bar. And he said, that was so good.